It's just what he, he can watch. Especially since I need to talk to him about something. Alrighty. Alright, I give it over to you, Mr. Margaret Thatcher.
Ah, yes, indeed. Here we are. Here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, Margaret Thatcher here, aka Bob. Looks like we've got Box, Baps, Terrestrial, Dang, Nabbit, and Gerb on the attacker side, and we have Egg, Buff, BP, Kyle, Aetherox, 999 Almond on the defenders. The attackers seem to have a balanced team. They've got their healer. Looks like at least two advancers, and they've got their sight. Now we're just seeing what Dang Nabbit's gonna choose. Defenders still have yet to choose for buff, but it looks like BP, Kyle, and 99 Almond and Egg have got theirs down. They've got a smoke. They've got
Select
blind,
your agent.
healing. It's very good. Dang Nabbit choosing to go with the smoke and teleports. Baps going full on with the healing. Attacker side looks very well rounded. And defending looks generally the same, although they do not have sight. That's going to be interesting to see how that works for defending on split.
I like how Sage is becoming more and more of a common thing again to see.
Agreed. It's very nice to see that. I do appreciate the healing abilities of Sage.
Oh, no, everyone's getting her for the walls and the angles.
True. The walls are very annoying when you're not the one using them.
Alright, so what's going
at your
on?
advantage.
Wait, who's talking? I muted everybody. We have a DC already?
Looks like it's on the defenders.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, there we go. Lovely. Everybody's getting set up. Looks like the attackers are going to go for a full push A, maybe get a slight workaround in mid. Defenders are spread out to try and capture all angles of B, mid, and A, but it looks like the two that are on A might get a little bit swamped. Starting out, they're already rotating into A. Mid-conflict has occurred with the defending side winning. Attackers are being hard-pressed. They're not getting any ground for A. Looks like they're going to try and rotate. Headshot to Almond. Box getting two headshots to Almond and Egg.
Still in sight.
Clever use of the trap right there. Got a bit of a standoff going on. Just killed the healer. Looks like they're gonna try and push through. They tried to flank, but they're not going for it. Don't know why they're not retreating. PP Kyle takes out Dang Nabbit. Buff taking out Box. Defenders winning the first round. Well, it looks like even without a sight, defenders were able to coordinate themselves very well. Attackers might need to get a little bit of a more rigorous push than what was used before. Although that was a good tactic used by the Brimstone, I believe it is, to kind of disrupt them from the beginning.
Gotta love the decision to play Judge down mid.
Oh, that is a wonderful decision. Especially with that fact right there.
Yeah, there's no way he was crossing there.
Absolutely not.
Entire. Oh.
Oh, a switch to mid so they can hold it down. Didn't expect him to be there, but that's alright.
What?
He actually used the satchel to boost himself back into
Spike planted.
back into the high ground. Standoff between BP Kyle and the Sage. BP Kyle winning that round. But 99 Almond not winning against a judge in close quarters combat.
One player remaining.
Oh!
Amazing! Terrestrial with an ace. Stealing it from the Phoenix there.
Gerb was trying to steal it. Is it Gerb?
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yep, Jerd trying to steal the ace from Terrestrial. Doesn't figure it out. It's like Terrestrial's dancing here.
It's a great little round,
There.
courtesy of Aetherox.
Indeed. Looks like Aetherox has changed up his style since then. Terrestrial going in with the raise boost. Only one person in heaven so far, but Sage coming up from behind. Getting absolutely dominated by Terrestrial's shotgun. Aetherox taking out Terrestrial in turn with a shorty.
Spike
Excuse me.
planted.
Interesting how a bigger shotgun loses to a smaller one. Looks like the defenders are trying to take out the defending side of the attack.
One player remaining.
Team to hold it down.
Overshot that.
Dang Nabbit, totally overshotting his teleportation. Aetherox getting the kill on Box, securing the defuse for Almond.
Aetherox came back with
Buff,
vengeance
sorry.
that round.
Indeed.
Came back with 4 kills. Said, how dare you ace on me?
How dare you kill me when I'm down long range with a shotgun?
The shortcut.
Well, I mean, he can't get those angles with the range that it has on the judge. I mean, even if you tried to shoot down that area, the most he'd do is maybe 10 damage. And that's if he's lucky.
Hits a headshot. Well, it looks like they're favoring A a lot.
They are. Seem to
Careful
be able
there.
to hold it down
Careful there.
relatively well compared to their first round. Egg knows that they're going to be pushing A to seize the bot. That spray was a little off, and Terrestrial getting the kill there, and assuming that 99 Almond would do that with the wall there.
Spike
Anticipated
planted.
somebody going down short, so he's trying to defend that area right now. BP Kyle, also knowing that somebody's down there, is holding the long angle. Buff trying to come in from behind through the sewers. Looks like the attacking side has enough. Has the place well grounded, so they're able to anticipate this
One enemy remaining.
and thus kill Buff. Oh,
Thrifty.
Critic, if you would take over for me for just 1 minute.
Yeah, what's up? Well, that was an interesting round. Bad. Hitting all sorts of these. Alright, and looks like we have yet another A push coming out from the attacking side here. And all sorts of head angles. Kyle taking out Jerb. And going down to Terrestrial shortly after, not being able to hold the angle. Terrestrial taking out Almond, pushing into that heaven.
player standing.
Baps closing out the round. Taking out Buff with a quick headshot. Where did the Bob go? Nobody knows.
And I am back.
Welcome back. I did a really bad job casting because I am not good.
That's alright. I was slightly interrupted. 99 Almond taking the long range of the Ghost. Aetherok completely missing up his opportunity with the shorty right there.
Had that full flash going on.
99 Almond
Spike planted.
getting the wall up, but Jerv being able to get through there. Baps getting a headshot on 99 Almond as he already has the bomb planted. Buff being able to get Baps, even though it looked like Bap was headshotting him very well. Buff being able to kill Dang Nabbit with his satchel boost, and then killing Terrestrial after death with his grenade.
Martyrdom. Good old martyrdom.
Drop a live grenade when killed. Brings me back to Modern Warfare right there.
Yes.
Fox setting up his daily trap.
Oh, this is a nice spot. I will find you.
So this is really decent performance coming out of Tag and Team and Terrestrial in specific here.
Agreed. Good push that we got going on there. They anticipated BP Kyle, but he got a pick off of Terrestrial immediately there. Good trade on both teams.
You will not kill my ally.
99 Almond getting a head start on them, switching it up a little bit, jumping down into the fray rather than being up in heaven. Two people switching up to heaven, trying to get that advantage. Through the wall, Buff gets a kill on Dang Nabbit, trying to get a satchel on Jerb there.
One player standing.
Jerb getting quick and getting Buff, but not quick enough. Almond picks off Jerb. Almond trying to clear heaven. Pre-fire. Terrestrial making his way back. Seems like he's trying to trick the defenders into thinking he's gone to B.
And it's working.
It is working. They're going to check B, and he needs to plant soon, because as soon as they see that he's not there, they're going to start heading back.
Slowly crawling his way on the site.
30 seconds left.
They already hear the sounds, and they're making their way back now, and he should know that as well. Got a little bit of time to set up.
This round will be tough, but it's not unwinnable.
Indeed, especially with Terrestrial.
And how he is
Defenders
hearing
in
all of
heaven
them.
now. Nobody knows that he's behind them.
Yeah, they think they cleared heaven.
Here comes the
Pick on Terrestrial.
One player remaining.
Terrestrial getting a full, pretty much a full health going.
Nah, he's just
With
gotta wait.
this- Going for the fake defuse, and Terrestrial getting a headshot pick.
Oh,
Lovely for
cow.
Terrestrial.
That was
26 health.
a
Amazing.
beautiful clutch up round.
Very interesting to watch Terrestrial do that.
Oh yeah.
Terrestrial asking the question, why can't I do this in ranked?
You just play different in the scrims. It's weird.
Indeed.
Like there's nothing on the line, but you just play different.
wall raised.
We got a wall coming out from Almond, setting up here, and the attackers for the first time change it up and go mid.
Indeed. Everybody's
Oh.
expecting A, so they're going to actually get a side pick on Aetherox. Terrestrial in the lead there. Everybody going for a push on B. Seems like they don't exactly know what's happening yet. Almond's still up there on his wall. Brimstone seems to know what's going on, but Jerb quickly picks him off. Cypher's making him... Rain is, sorry, making her way over along with Sage and Almond. Getting a pick on Terrestrial. Good trade there.
One player remaining.
Jerb getting buffed, but not getting his...
Oh, almost got him with that. Almost got him
Oh.
with the fire there. And he goes down to nab it right behind him.
Very interesting round. 2-6. I'm surprised. The attackers have... Well, actually, I'm not surprised. The attackers have a very well-balanced team. They're able to do a lot of things. Their Cypher has the ability to set up traps as well as sight, but the defenders don't have any sight. They can't necessarily hold 3 angles very well with 2 people on each, and it would be better if they were condensed in one place and retook
Spike drop.
a site
Yeah.
rather than being dwindling in numbers over time. Terrestrial getting the pick on Almond, not seeing BP Kyle there, who gets a pick on Terrestrial.
In a really dangerous spot here. Ooh, gets taken out.
Kyle, didn't knowing that Jerb was outside the smoke, gets picked off by him with a headshot. Going around checking that nobody's coming from behind. He's about to meet with the Omen. Not seeing him around the corner there. Oh, they both didn't see each other around the corner. And Baps
Oh, he just passed right
was
by.
able to pick off Egg as he didn't see him around the corner. This is a very interesting coincidence of events.
Interesting round, seeing as they left bomb all the way back.
Agreed, nobody took bomb. They're just going for the kills. And Aetherox getting the pick on Baps by hiding all the way in the corner. Blinding him. Not getting the pick. Jerb getting a headshot through his
Lucky
blind.
headshot, yeah.
Very lucky headshot indeed.
I think that was just moving accuracy luck.
Looks like they're going A again unless they go down the sewers.
I got you, bruv.
Holy cow,
Very interesting for Terrestrial. It looks like he's died every round that they've won. But he's gotten 20 kills. Jerb not being able to kill Buff in the air. Buff getting a 3 on Fox and Nabbit with a judge, and then being able to switch to a Vandal off of their dead bodies. They're coming through sewer. Defenders are holding the angles because they have bomb. Babs getting a pick on 99 Almond with a headshot. Throwing a grenade in there to try and sweep them out, but not exactly working.
One player remaining.
Terrestrial picks off BB Kyle. Buff picks off Babs. Terrestrial getting buff.
And there
Doesn't
goes
know that they're
Terrestrial.
doesn't know that they're in the sewer and gets clapped. All right.
Yo, after the half, I can start commentating as well. I feel like I can.
Gotcha.
I can do it when you guys are feeling tired and saying, "Hey, just do something or something."
No, I
Or the other.
can tap out here, and you guys can cast off each other.
Yeah.
I'm mostly
The only
just
thing is,
here
like-
for talk.
Yeah, I can't see your stream, so I'm just gonna be saying what I see. Cause in a private like voice channel where I'm dragged in, I can't see people's streams.
I'll fix that in a second.
Shadows traveling.
So yeah, it looks like the red team is gonna be pushing on to the mid. This is kind of new for them as they have only done this once, but just like Terrestrial has for the entire match, he seems to be clearing everyone in his way. So instead of the
Here.
B like before, they choose a ramps push as Almond's waiting with his shorty above. I wonder if actually going to clear ramps and if he can actually stay there without being seen.
I know
Pick off his
exactly
grab the
where
handle.
Heard that rope, but it doesn't look like it's gonna matter as they're playing over on B site.
Yeah, he
Spike
tries to bait
planted.
with the Cypher ult, and they don't see him. Oh, but he's not able to secure the kill, and they plant on B.
Terrestrial getting the pick on Almond through that heaven there. Going in from behind
One
to
enemy
Omen.
remaining.
And gets the pick on Omen.
And it's all down to BP Kyle.
BB
Their
Kyle
spawn.
facing off against their Omen. And gets the kill on Terrestrial, but doesn't do a heal. And
Yeah, it
thus
looks like he's being
loses
hunted
that.
down to the alleyway.
Last round in the
All right,
half.
you can now see the stream.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just flying around doing my thing. So I
you're
should probably
good.
know exactly what I'm trying to say.
Ah! Keep hitting buttons. I'm not used to this keyboard yet.
And it looks like Jerb's doing a very unknown strat of buying every single ghost he can and spamming them together to get more luck so they win.
The gold.
It seems to be
golden jade
working.
Pile.
Yeah, it seems to be working as
Begins.
it seems to be working as they go into the last round of the half with 3 and 8.
Indeed. Buff and the other Rays being able to go off in a toe-to-toe battle. Terrestrial getting the pick on Egg.
Satchel out.
Aetherox getting a pick on Box. BB Kyle snagging Jerb with his fast-shooting rapid-fire gun.
I believe those are commonly called stingers.
Agreed. I would know that. You know, I do indeed play
Duty
this
is
game.
not over.
Fast surviving
And it looks
Jerb
like-
Blurb.
And it looks
Almond
like
getting
Aetherox
picked
is
on
actually
Terrestrial.
pushing through the sewers. I wonder if he
Spike
knows that they're
planted.
already on site. I wonder what he'll get from this flank, but it seems like he's almost too late, as the whole team is now left and is now pushing on
One player
to
remaining.
their spawn.
Almond getting a pick on Jerb from his legs. Since Jerb
Yeah.
can't see him, Almond being unsure whether anybody's in heaven, starts clearing angles. Aetherox covering the defuse.
And it looks like he
And-
actually misses his shots.
He
through
went
the
over to
smoke,
the
and he's
spray at
nice.
the last second.
Switching
Yep.
sides.
That was
So
perfect.
now, yeah, I'm excited for this defense because this team on the red side, they were made for attack. That was their thing. They were made to attack points. They have no defensive, like you were saying before, they have no defensive operators, or agents, I would say. And so I'm
Yeah,
really
and-
interested in how Baps and Box are going to truly hold down a site with their abilities.
Agreed, and they have no sight as well, which isn't necessarily a problem for attacking, but it is very nice to have those traps that Cypher's got, or the shock dart arrows that Sova has.
Yeah, and especially for this team, it seems like we're going to get lots of rotates. They aren't pushing a specific site, and so they're probably going to play for picks for most of the match, where they're attacking favoring team.
Probably,
that
and
site
it
would
looks
be
like they're
very
more
useful.
heavily aimed towards the mid. Baps getting sight on them.
Yeah, they push into heaven without any flashes. It seems like they're conserving them for later. Yep, and there it is. Conserving it as Egg eats his knight shell. And they push Box and the Omen back into alleys. Yeah, this is that use of the splashes that's
Spike
just so
planted.
strong. And Egg just clears through places with his splashes. But it
One
seems like he's
enemy
actually taken
remaining.
down.
Terrestrial
Bomb
getting a
now.
pick on Buff, and Jerb getting a hit on Aetherox.
Yeah, the bomb's now planted, but they have no idea where this Reyna is. Oh, they seem to push her out. Oh, and she's taken down by Terrestrial.
Amazing use of that grenade is very, very easy to clear angles. You flush them out.
I'm super happy with how Buff is performing today, because he isn't exactly expected to be the top player in his league. That's Kyle, but Buff is, with 1 kill more, of course, but he's still able to hold his own. A very big change from how he was playing in last week's matches.
Agreed, and with Terrestrial getting 29 kills, 10 deaths. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, I'd say Terrestrial is kind of deciding how this match goes. He's deciding where the losses lie.
Indeed.
you see
Jerb
Buff
throwing
pushing
in a
in.
flash.
Oh, he's
Again.
flashed the entire enemy team just sitting in mail room. but he's
Wasn't able to get
taken
BP
down.
Kyle, who picks Jerb in the head. Box getting 9-9 Almond.
One enemy
Yeah.
remaining.
Box also getting
Box-
BP Kyle with his stinger. Checking the angles to see if anybody's there.
Oh, and that used the grenade. It's just
Grenade.
clearing out these sites.
Very powerful little ability.
You know, I miss the days when Rays had 2 grenades. You know, they should bring that back. That's definitely a good idea.
Ah, yes, let's just make a very powerful character even more powerful.
So, on the money side of the blue team, they seem to be doing a little bit of a force buy here, but still able to full buy next round. We have Terrestrial with the Bulldog, but Box and Jerb seem to be running shotguns and stingers, which isn't exactly adequate against the Phantom and Vandal team. But
Indeed.
Box makes do, man. He's clearing out with that one way in heaven with his Spectre, but he's then taken down. I'll let you go at it.
BP Kyle actually knows that, and so he's able to get a pick on him before. Okay, getting a headshot there.
Here.
They're all
Here.
holding in heaven. Looks like they're finally going to go plant.
Barrier created.
Spike planted.
Dang Nabbit coming in from the side. Gets picked off by Almond.
Yeah, Almond using those aggressive walls.
One
You
enemy
always have to look
remaining.
out for. Every corner you peek, there could be someone just flying in the air, man.
Indeed. Aethrox getting that final kill on Baps there, securing a win for the attackers. It's now 5 and 10. The defenders need about 3 more wins in order to secure their victory, but with 5 on the other side, it's still possible that tides could turn with this defense and attack situation.
Yeah, now it looks like the blue team is the one with the money, and that players like Buff are kind of struggling. I mean, he's going with the Judge again, as he normally does, but it seems like this is a very important round in terms of money. The winner will decide the next couple of rounds.
Careful now.
Indeed. Looks like 9-9 Almond is healing himself as well as trying to get it into a better situation. Jerb getting a pick on Almond, Egg, and Kyle and Aethrox in with his ability, not even sacrificing his safety there. Box getting the final kill on Almond with a Judge.
And that use of the run it back just secures that round for them, secures that money, and really secures, like I said, the next couple of rounds. Because now you have a very scary buy coming from the red team. You have the Vandals, the Sheriff, but you also have these shotguns. You know, it's just the hit and miss guns that could very much fail you when you need them the most.
Indeed, and it looks like the Cypher is going to try that one way again. We're going to see if they're going to fall for it as well. They seem to be holding mid more, seem to find a pattern there. Jerb flashing, trying to get them in his sights. Fails to do so, and gets taken down by
Tripwire
Almond.
destroyed.
But not after he picks Egg.
Yeah, so it looks like
blocked out of
I know
and Box getting
exactly
to pick
where
up
you
Almond,
are.
using his ult ability to find out where his enemies are.
And this looks like the Omen is actually disconnected, so we're gonna have to pause after this round. But BP Kyle is still pushing through. They know he's there. This man is Reyna is such a powerful 1v1. He just needs to take those 1v1s, take those angles. And that's exactly what he's doing. The two
Indeed.
need to double peek him if they want to win against BP Kyle. But they seem to actually be going for the Omen instead. Not a very wise choice when you got someone like Reyna in your backlines.
30 seconds left.
Indeed, but it doesn't look like they're actually going for the Omen. I don't know if they know he's there.
Yeah, I think they think he's still holding that. I mean, they have the bomb. Oh, and here he comes. He's back, reconnected. Will he do anything? It doesn't look like he has any gun. Oh, just a Vandal.
One enemy remaining.
But the walls come out, so I don't think he can do
10 seconds left.
anything soon.
Interesting
Oh, but
tactic.
Kyle actually gets the kill. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, interesting tactic by BP Kyle. He shot a bullet which made the Cypher think he was at a different angle. And then when he switched around, he was not ready for that headshot from Kyle.
So it looks like they're going for an A push. They haven't done a lot of it. They've been focusing on that mid just because they have so much killing power. But it seems like this A push is going to come out of the blue because there's only just Buff and Aetherox. Oh, and look at that.
Getting that first pick on Dang Nabbit, securing the Vandal. Terrestrial not getting that pick on Buff.
We have a flash battle happening in ropes. The likes of Breach and Phoenix just chucking abilities at each other.
Naps not getting a pick on Almond. A pistol versus a Vandal is not a good match. Behind getting the pick on 3 people. Headshot after headshot.
Let's go. These pushes out of ropes and comes from behind, just destroying that Heaven team.
BB Kyle getting a pick on Box through the wall. Sure, after being healed, doesn't stand a chance.
Clutching it up for the red team. They had a little bit of a comeback in the second half. It's now 3 for 3 for the second half, which was better than I expected. I thought it was game over, but it seems like they're actually putting up a fight, which you'd love to see.
You love to see it.
You love to see it. So it looks like Buff is going to continue using this Judge, just running it up with his double satchels up to ramps, trying to find someone off guard and just destroy them with that auto shotgun.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, and it looks like he's doing it back. The 2 races just launch at each other. And Terrestrial is shot down, but not before he gets... What was that? 2 people with this ult. It doesn't kill, but it definitely damages them.
Indeed, and with no heal. Do they have a heal? Yes, they do. They have Almond.
Yes.
But Almond's only able to do 1. Baps, knowing that Almond does that, puts up a fight and wins.
Buff just decimates 2 people, but Baps does it back with the Vandal.
Last player standing.
BP Kyle getting the pick on Dang Nabbit.
It's a 1v2 situation. He has the res, but I don't think he's going to use it. Oh, and he's found by BP Kyle on the ramps.
And that is another attacker win. 8-11. This could be a comeback right here. Still very possible. The defenders need 2 more to win. So in that amount of time, we could see a attacker surge in good plays.
So just like I said, Baps did exactly what I wanted him to do and got a double in ropes with his Judge plays, man. This guy just launches himself, and he's been saying all day he just feels the best he's felt in a while when it comes to his gameplay.
Indeed, Terrestrial not being able to get a headshot going.
Oh, and he does it again. He just decimates the top frag of Terrestrial. Oh, and there's the Battle of the Omens. Aetherox takes out Dang Nabbit back in spot.
1 player remaining.
Again,
pick on Box after Box spraying away. Doesn't get the pick on Baps though.
and he's just getting berated by flashes, but he's still getting those kills. It's Baps a 1v3 situation. Baps against the world. Will he be able to hold it out? He's got the ice wall, but he doesn't know about the Reyna pushing. And the jump over the box, and he's taken out.
This is a very interesting attack and defense situation that we've got going on. Kyle there definitely being a weight puller. With 24 kills and 12 deaths, he is at the top of the leaderboard. Terrestrial with 33 and 15. Very interesting maps. Very interesting layout we've got going on. Terrestrial actually with a higher KD than Kyle.
No prisoners.
Yeah, and that's just kind of what the Reyna has to do. I mean, it's good to see that the duelists are at the top of their leaderboard, because that means they're doing their job, they're getting the kills, they're securing the 1v1s for their team.
Absolutely. That's not being able to see, but hiding until he's able to get that pick on egg.
He's just
Ace
hit up
Rock
there in the
not
corner.
kill my ally.
in the corner.
Ow.
Terrestrial coming from behind, getting that pick on BP Kyle, but not getting Almond.
Oh my god, and Aatrox getting a TP behind them and taking out 2 before getting taken out himself.
Now
So
that
it's-
we've got Almond by himself against Cypher and Omen. Omen coming up from behind, Cypher going in through Heaven, securing the bomb,
One player remaining.
or at least trying to. Almond holding down.
He doesn't know he's behind him. Does he get the shot? No! Almond takes him out.
not
Oh
just
my
for
god, that flick, man. He whipped
Amazing.
Almond, man.
4
That has to
stack
be-
with Almond too. Not yet a full ace, but close enough.
Yeah, that has to be just devastating to their mental, man. They've already lost. What is it? 5 rounds in a row, and that 5th round with the loss of that clutch, that they are definitely scared right now. They are definitely biting their fingernails, thinking of new plans. And it seems like
think
they're actually
they're-
going to stack A. They're not even thinking about B. They're just expecting them to go on A, which is actually the right play. They seem to be choosing A.
Bomb buddy out.
Jerb getting the pick on the buff there, definitely securing the advantage
Careful
for
there.
the defenders. Looks like Aetherox is behind, going all the way to B.
Yeah, it seems like the attackers have realized there's everybody at A, and they should really rotate, and the defenders have too. It seems like the defenders are actually going to be faster than the attackers, but the bomb is still on A main, so it's I have to question, what is Almond going to do? Is he going to push on his own?
Careful
Looks
there.
like he's going mid as well. A poor decision on his part, but can't be helped. Dang,
They
Nabbit
don't-
holding a hard angle.
Oh my god, and the smoke fades away.
One player
Horrible
remaining.
time, and they're taken out in mid.
Absolute ambush right there.
Yep.
Match point.
Match point. The defenders have started to get serious finally.
And the attackers are actually just throwing trash talk in the chat. Typical attacker mentality. But they still haven't won this game. There's still many rounds to go that will guarantee them that win.
Indeed, it's a match point, and they've got 3 they need to win, or at least 2 in order to get this to overtime. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. We shall see. Flash going out. BP Kyle
Joke's over!
holding
You're
off
dead!
Jerb. Jerb with the run it back ability going out. Doesn't do much.
Flash out!
And it looks like the Empress is used, and BP needs to secure a kill before it runs out, or else he's just gonna waste that use of the ult.
Exactly. He knows where one of them is, but the grenade is fired. He's forced to slow back. Jerb getting a pick on all. Defenders are in the lead. Vaps getting Aetherox. Hey,
Look at
getting
that.
a pick on Jerb. It's
Oh, it's in
3v3
there.
now.
Oh, but he's taken out by
Terrestrial getting-
Terrestrial.
Indeed. We've got 3v2.
Careful there.
Looks like it's more on the defending side.
Planted.
So we get a plant there, and it's Kyle against Kyle and Egg. BP Kyle getting the pick on Dag Nabbit and securing himself a good hideout spot. It is a battle of the Vandals.
One player remaining.
Gets the pick on
Down
Egg,
BP
throws it
Kyle.
on Egg, and runs the other way to
Oh,
try
and
to
he
get
takes the grenade.
Kyle and takes it. Looks like this is a win for the defenders. And that is a good game, everybody.
That was a close one, man.
Perfect.
I was starting to think the attackers would have gotten it down by then. That 5-round streak was just really convincing me that, like, they mean business. They're not just a fluke. They're actually here to win.
And that is a very balanced leaderboard, I must say.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that good when we had round 1. Or not round 1, but half 1. Like that
Yeah.
was straight up brutal.